Okay, so in this Petri dish you can see a batch of yellow eggs. These are large white butterfly eggs. It's a batch that's been laid a few days now. Now these will take 7 to 10 days to hatch. They will turn dark before they hatch as the larva grows inside. Now as I scan around this Petri dish you can see that there's smaller larvae, you just see there, that have been hatched a day or two now, probably about 5 millimeters long. And all these larvae can stay in this small container, which is vented, for probably 5 days, I would say, 4 or 5 days. And of course they'll grow, they'll get bigger, and eventually they'll reach this sort of size. So these are some that are ready to be moved on. You can see that these are about 10 millimeters long now, and they're eating all their food and they really need moving on to a larger container. So what I have here is a microwave tub. I've put some tissue paper in the base to absorb any moisture. I'm simply going to put the whole dish in the bottom, and then from there I'm going to put some horseradish leaves. You can use cabbage leaves. I prefer horseradish because it's less smelly, and the horseradish can go in like that and they can crawl on, and you can see some on the corner there that have already crawled on. And then of course we need a lid. There's a few more there that can go in, and I've just used the microwave lid and I've put some air holes in, and that's just going to go on top to secure them. You could use netting. Whatever you do, keep the whole tub away from direct sunlight, and if it builds up moisture, take the lid off, otherwise they'll get a virus and it will kill them. And keep them clean. Change the frass, which is the droppings, daily. Make sure the larval food plant's kept healthy as well. Now once they reach probably a centimetre in that box, you'll see that they're outgrowing the box. Then move them. And what I do is I move them into a net cage, and here's one of my net cages. And what I've done is, you can see the horseradish here, I've just laid it inside, and the larvae are busy feeding. You can see them down here, chomping away on the horseradish. Now you could put the leaves in water, you could put them in a bottle. You'd have to secure the neck of the bottle to stop them drowning, but they're eating so quickly, then I can just keep putting the food plant in. And of course the frass and the droppings need to be changed regular as well. Now these are nearly full grown, and in fact some of them have already begun to attach themselves. If I move up, I think there's one that's attached itself to the netting and will change shortly, and there's one that already has changed into a pupa, and so we've got them as I go around beginning to pupate. Now these pupa a second generation. We're now in August, so these are going to overwinter, and they'll hatch in the spring. If you keep them warm they will hatch, but they'll be out of season, so I'd advise second broods just to be overwintered, and you can keep them in the net cage over winter, and they'll hatch in the spring. If you do detach the pupa, make sure you reattach them to an upright surface. So just to show you some that have pupated here, these have actually pupated on a plastic lid. I'll just move that, there we go. So you can see some that have pupated, and some here as well. One there still ready to change, that one's ready to change. This one here has come loose. There's enough silk there to keep it attached, but if they come completely loose they need to be reattached, because the butterfly when it emerges needs to hang and dry its wings. So that's the large white. very easy beginner species, and so long as you keep everything clean and tidy, you should have no trouble with them at all. Okay.